Hi everyone. Welcome to our summer production, our first one of Jack the Beanstalk. This is going to be a funny show, so feel free to laugh. It's probably the funniest show we've done. And kids in the front, I'm so glad to see you found spots on the floor to get a good view. If there's any other kids out there and you want to make the move to come up here, now's your chance. It's the best spot in the house. Just so you guys know, we will be filming this. This will be posted to our Academy of Sound YouTube channel within the week. We're going to put it together for you so you can reflect on the past anytime you ever want. And there will also be pictures taken by Ruth. Yes, here she is. Ruth Bradley, thank you so much. There'll be cute little pictures, but feel free to take your own as well. That's just fine. Thank you families who have lended us a prop or who have brought in juice boxes or cookies for the after party. You are part of our team that makes this all work and makes this all happen. So a big thank you to you. A big thank you to our kids who are in the show that have worked so hard to put this on for you. Make sure to give them really big rounds of applause. And I think that's all. Enjoy the show. Welcome to our Alpine Village. Today, the villagers and I are going to tell you a story about something that happened a long time ago to a boy named Jack. Long ago lived a woman and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother said to him,
"Jack, we are penniless. We have nothing left. All we have left is this dear old cow. Take her to town and sell her, Jack."
Jack was unsure. Was this really all that they had left? Couldn't they sell anything else? He looked around.
"Oh, Mother, isn't there anything else we can sell? It would break my heart to sell our dear old cow."
Mother thought about it, but alas.
"No, Jack, you can't trust me. Selling our cow will give us enough gold to make it through the next winter." "Jack, take this dear old cow to town, and trade her for a bag of this is the only thing we have. Take this dear old cow to town. Jack, take this dear old cow to town, and trade her for a bag of this is the only thing we have. Jack, take this dear old cow to town. Be careful, Jack."
Jack was very pleased that his mother would trust him with such an important job. Jack felt very sure of himself.
Be careful, Jack. Remember, stand at the town so you don't get lost. I've been to town enough times, Mother. I can do it. You can trust me, Mother. I'm very smart. I will sell the cow. I'll be home by dark. I won't talk to strangers.
said goodbye to his mother and set off to town. Jack was smiling and whistling as he walked along. He loved going to town. It was a very busy day in the village. There were many places where Jack could sell his cow.
Fresh blueberry muffins for sale. Roses are red, violets are blue. Looking for daffodils? You've got those too. Sounds of thunder turned out to be a great big giant in the sky. 1 coin for a puppy. Meat. All kinds of meat. Fresh cookies for 2 coins a bundle.
Jack looked around. Who might want to buy his cow, he wondered.
Hello there. Have any interest in purchasing a cow?
I do use the milk to bake, but I don't need cow milk. I just buy milk from the farmers.
Jack sighed. He really thought that was going to work.
Hey Jack, care to buy some flowers? No thanks. I'm on the job to sell this cow. Okay, good luck then. Wow, could there really be a giant in the sky? We're going to find out.
So far, Jack had not found anyone who might be able to help him complete his task. The cow noticed who was next in line in the market. The cow looked at Jack terrified.
Don't worry, cow. I want to make sure I feed you tonight. Farmers here feed you delicious grass every day. That's a fun cow. She's not for sale.
Jack's eyes lit up as he realized who these villagers were.
Farmers!
Yes, sir, we certainly are.
Would you care to purchase this fine cow for a bag of gold? Why, yes, people are looking for a cow to grow up
Jack had sold the cow for a bag of gold. The price was good, and Jack knew that his mother would be proud of him. As Jack merrily started to walk back home, an idea he knew was risky came into his mind.
I wonder if this path might be a shortcut.
The words echoed in his head that his mother had said to him earlier. Be careful, Jack.
I can do it. I just sold a cow on my own after all.
So Jack started on a path that he had never taken before, until he noticed someone walking toward him.
Hey, kid, what have you got there? Looks like a big bag of gold. Yeah, what's too like you? Yeah. I'm not alone. I'm just heading back home to my mom.
could Jack have been taken in by such con men? How could he have traded all of his gold for those magic beans?
Beans? Magic beans? How cool is that? I wonder what they can do. What have I done? We needed gold. I wonder if I did wrong to trade the bag of gold. I wonder if my mother will cry when she is gone. I wonder if my mother will let me come back home. I wonder if I did wrong to trade the bag of gold. We wonder if he did wrong to trade the bag of gold. We wonder if his mother will cry when she is told. We wonder if his mother will let him come back home. We wonder if he did wrong to trade the bag of gold. Poor Jack.
All of the villagers sat down on the side of the hill. They wanted a good view. They knew this was going to be good. Jack dreaded going home. He knew that his mother would be very angry with him, and rightly so.
Jack, what are these? They're magic beans. I traded them for the gold that I made.
Oh, Jack, how could you be so foolish? Magic isn't real. What are we going to do?
But the man that gave me the beans said that.
Jack, how could you go and give our gold to those evil men? Don't you know that they were after all we had? Now we have nothing. What are we going to do? How could you be so foolish? You can go to heaven now, dinner we one day is done. Jack, Jack, oh, Jack, oh.
In a fit of temper, Jack's mother threw the magic beans away. Jack went to sleep hungry that night. There was no money for food. He closed his eyes and quickly went to sleep. Jack awoke early the next morning and looked around. And there in his yard, he saw a huge beanstalk. All of the villagers saw it too.
I have never seen a flower that tall before. What is it?
They inspected the beanstalk closely. The beanstalk was so big that it reached up to the clouds.
I wonder where it goes. Well, it's hard to know for sure unless I'm going to climb. It's too tall.
Jack, I don't think that would be wise.
Well, the men that gave me the beans said that they were magic. There's only one way to find out.
Jack climbed and climbed. Finally, he reached the top of the beanstalk and stepped out on a cloud. Suddenly, he heard loud footsteps.
Hello?
Something was walking toward him. What was it?
I'm a great big giant. Yeah! I'm the baddest bad. He's real bad. Beat and fight, foe and fun. I just love to have some fun. Catching foolish people. Yeah! Have my must-stop the beanstalk. And today, hip hooray, I am fast. I could make a salad, yeah, or maybe a stew, stew. Feet and fire, foe and fun. I do just what giants do, scaring all people, not caring one bit, not one bit. My belly is hungry. I think I'll
I'm going to make a nice stew. I need to go get a few ingredients in my kitchen.
The con men had said that magic beans would bring adventure, but this wasn't exactly the kind of adventure that Jack had in mind.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Don't run away, Jack. That's no fun. Look, there's a castle. I think I can make it. Ow! Hey, watch it! Wait a minute. Did you just talk?
The geese nodded their heads and smiled. Jack could not believe this. He had never met talking geese before.
Yes, kid, I'm talking to you. I'm a talking goose. Where did you come from? I climbed up that beanstalk and now that giant wants to eat me for lunch.
Indeed, it looked like the giant was getting ready for lunch.
I need to get back home. My mother's going to be wondering where I am. You have a mother? Yes, everyone has a mother. Yes, but she's going to be very angry with me if I make it back home. Why? Because I traded a bag of gold for some silly beans and that was all we had left.
Jack started to sob at the realization that he will be the cause of his family losing everything. Just then, the great big giant came back for a couple more ingredients.
Fee-fi-fo-fum, picking carrots one by one. Hey kid, your mother will always love you no matter what. Trust me as a mother myself. Now listen, that giant is going to make all of us his lunch. We need to get out of here. Can you help me get back home? Yes, I think we can. Kid, I'm talking to you. I'm a talking. Take us with you. We can lead you right out of these clouds. Take us with you. We can help you find home. Hey kid, so what do you say? We can lay eggs for you. And you can sell them for gold. It makes a pretty good deal. Take us with you. We can lead you right out of these clouds. Take us with you. We can help you find home. So, what do you say, Jack? I like the plan. Good, now hurry, let's go.
Oh no, Jack needed to think of something fast before their chances of getting home were gone for good. Luckily, Jack knew just the trick to play on the giant. A bag of magic beans should do the trick. Now Jack and the geese could climb down the beanstalk. They had made it all the way down the beanstalk.
Right!
But the giant was going to be close behind if they didn't hurry and chop it down.
Oh, what a shame this has to be down. Oh, I'm going to tell a big story about this. What? Ooh, Jack, what kind of axe is that? I don't know. Maybe I should borrow it.
Jack had found an axe, and just in time,
Roar! Whack, whack, grab the axe. Whack, whack, grab the axe. Cut down this old magic beam. I don't ever want to see it again. No, sir. I have come to this conclusion. There is only one solution. I must pay back all the money that I owe my mom.
the beanstalk was gone. Everyone was so relieved, except for Jack, who now would have to face his mother.
Oh, Jack, thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried.
Mother, we lost everything else.
We will make it work, Jack, however we can.
I do have an idea. I'll get jobs selling goose eggs, selling eggs by the row. And I'll work to pay back my mother for the gold that I foolishly lost. I can't keep running from troubles. I can't keep climbing behind. Because when I run from my troubles, I see that they're still close behind and gaining more. Oh, we will help you sell goose eggs. Goose eggs! Selling eggs by the row. For you're worth much more than the gold, Jack. You're my boy and I love you so. Oh, we will help you sell goose eggs. Goose eggs! Selling eggs by the row. For you're worth much more than the gold, Jack. You're my boy and I love you so.
While the villagers loved their quaint village, they were interested in making some money for themselves. They banded together to open the Alpine Village Inn, which has garnered a record-breaking 6 stars on Yelp, except for a single 1-star review complaining about the non-stop sounds of thunder. After her blueberry muffins caught the attention of visiting celebrity chefs, the baker was invited to and won the Great British Bake Off. These days, she hosts a popular Food Network show teaching millions at home how to bake the village's favorite muffins. Seems like the newspaper seller was right after all. Her shockingly true story about the great big giant landed her a job at CNN reporting on breaking news stories all over the world. Although I wouldn't believe everything she says. Well, it seems like the cow had nothing to worry about after all, as the butcher was actually a vegetarian this whole time and selling hyper-realistic tofu meat, although her love for axes was definitely real. Surprisingly, the florist was strongly inspired by the beanstalk that uprooted through her village. She now searches the globe for the most magic of plants, from the redwoods of California to the sprawling jungle of the Amazon rainforest. She sees magic in everything green she sees. in Jack and the Beanstalk. Producers from LA noticed him and his career took off. You can see him starring in Disney's production of Chicken Little. The farmer's farm continued to expand until they had an army of cows in their backyard. They decided to put the cow and her counterparts to good use and open a dairy farm on their property. The baker still imports fresh village dairy from them every week. As previously stated, the cow became the leader of the farmer's cow army. And once their dairy production took off, the cow became the poster cow for the world's most famous ice cream company. She flies all over the country for promos and photo shoots, but always makes sure to come back and visit the village. Once the geese found their footing on the ground, they decided to do the one thing that they knew how: dance. The geese hitched a cab out to New York and now star in the hit Broadway ballet called Goose Lake. Yeah, too bad they aren't swans. After finally completing their first successful con, the con men were inspired. They decided to open a pawn shop right next to the Alpine Village Inn to lure in the many tourists. Their shop, the Pawn Men, sells hundreds of rare items, including the famed bag of gold they conned out of Jack. Don't worry, of course it's empty. The famed Great Big Giant, aka GBG to the homies. The giant's vegetable stew, sans Jack, was incredible. He decided to begin canning his sky vegetables and selling them to all of the people down below. His change of heart got him a new name, the Jolly Green Giant. Worrying about Jack really started to wear Mom down. So once he moved out, she relocated to a high-rise condo in Miami, using all of that golden egg money. Although retirement suits her well, she still likes to travel to reruns of Jack and the Beanstalk when she has a chance. Jack's love for adventuring continued on in his adult years. He sails the 7 seas on his pearly ship, always looking for treasure. He also used a few of the con men's tricks along the way. Funny. We never did mention his last name.